What's up, you guys? This is Steffi, aka In My Humble Opinion, and welcome back to another Fan Reaction Friday video. In today's video, I'm going to be watching Stranger Things Season 3, Episode 3. The episode is entitled The Case of the Missing Lifeguard, so let's get right into it. I think Eleven's having her sexual awakening right now to the Karate Kid.
He's my first boyfriend. Ex-boyfriend.
Max is just like encouraging this. I like how that's how she's using her powers now. To spy on her ex and see what he's doing.
Because women act on emotion and not logic. Precisely. It's a totally different species.
They say we're species. What?
Ew.
No, Lucas, no. No.
What happened?
She's scarred. This is so cute, just like seeing young people be young.
I say 3 inches!
Do you knock? Jeez. Yeah. Jeez.
Oh, hey. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I mean, hey, you never know. 11 might.
Max not here. Max wanted to have a sleepover. Is that okay?
I'm so happy 11 is like finding female friendships in her life now.
I can't believe we're really doing this.
What are they doing? I need my glasses really quick. Okay, so it's just like spin the bottle.
Billy.
Oh, wow, okay, it's coming together. Okay, and then she's gonna find out like he's in trouble or something. Oh my god, I like hope she doesn't like, I don't know, I feel like something scary's gonna happen. Oh my god, is he like gonna see her or, oh shit, oh my god, I'm scared. Oh god. Oh god, oh my god. Oh, see? Like, he fucking saw her. That's why I was like, the rules might be different for him. But that was a clever plot device, though, of using her ability to mentally transport into other dimensions. And then the two girls playing the game, it's like an innocent sort of thing, but then that leading to where is Billy. That was very clever. I liked that.
Please address me by my full name. What? My full name. Day free of girls. What is happening right now?
Free of girls. Wow, he is really committing to this Dungeons and Dragons. I was reading some of your guys' comments who actually grew up during the 80s, and some of you were saying that the freedom that is portrayed in terms of like the kids just kind of doing whatever they want and the parents not really knowing more or less where the kids are at any given moment, like that's actually something that happened in the 80s. And like for me, growing up as a kid in late 90s throughout the 2000s and like also being Asian, an only child and a girl, like that idea of having that much freedom is such a wild concept to me. Like I was never allowed to have a sleepover until like high school. And even at that, my parents like had to know that family really, really well. So like just seeing, you know, 11 leave a casual post-it note being like, at Max's having a sleepover. I do not know that life.
Just watch.
The magnets with Joyce is like what the Christmas lights were to her in season 1 and what the drawings of Will were to her in season 2. Like she always gets fixated on something. And this season it's the magnets.
So I went and saw Scott.
Scott? Who's Scott?
Scott Clark.
Your child science teacher?
He's pretty brilliant, actually.
Joyce has a type. She likes nerdy science guys.
You stand me up. No phone call, no apology, because you had to go to Scott Clark's house.
Yeah.
You've outdone yourself.
I kind of like this gender reversal here. We usually see the girl kind of freak out in the way that Hopper is freaking out, so that's a nice little gender reversal they're having right now.
Well, then prove it to me.
Prove it.
Yeah, take me back there.
To the left.
Yeah, I want to go back.
Because some magnets fell off your fridge.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm feeling like a really intense sexual energy between the two of them.
This is no joke.
No, I don't think it's a joke. I think that when I asked you out...
Didn't he say in the previous episode that that wasn't a date?
That would be too much, wouldn't it, Joyce? Wouldn't it, Joyce?
She left.
Joyce! What the hell are you doing?
I need to borrow these.
Damn. She's a silent mover. She like tiptoed her way outside and into the shed.
When Billy is alone with a girl, they make like really crazy noises. They scream. Yeah, but like happy screams. Happy screams. What's happy screams?
Happy screams. Oh shit. Okay, so there's blood on the lifeguard's items. Oh my god. Wow, what the hell? The cutting, the editing in this season is like very jarring. They like cut to the close-up of the mouse.
Fellas, you gotta admit it's a hell of a headline, right? Hawkins rodents prefer poison. Nut job tells all.
Guys, that's enough. I think this is big. Bigger than one article. In fact, I think this has got to be a book.
Oh.
Mysterious Case of the Missing Fertilizer. A Nancy Drew mystery.
You know what, I give it up for Nancy for like being that young and having the balls to go in there and speak to these men who she had an idea that they were probably going to be demeaning to her, but hey, at least she tried.
Busy with what? Spycraft.
Spycraft. Okay, is it just me or is there so much music in this season of Stranger Things?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
I don't know what it
they were like, we have a lot of budget to work with, so we're gonna utilize it on 80s music.
Robin, no, man, she's not my type. She's not even...
Dustin and Steve, man.
My type is, right?
An unlikely friendship, but here we are.
And she did drama. That's a bad look, and she's in band? No.
Now that you're out of high school, which means you're technically an adult, don't you think it's time you move on from primitive constructs such as popularity?
No.
Wow, primitive
Get nowhere.
constructs.
You know, instead of dating somebody because you think it's gonna make you cooler, why not date somebody you actually enjoy being around? Like me and Susan.
Yeah.
Wow, Dustin is so wise beyond his years.
Oh, no, my arm. Lucas, look, my arm.
Oh,
Sir Lucas.
they're like belittling him.
Forget it, Mike. No, you want to keep playing, right? Yeah, totally. We'll just call the girls afterwards. I said forget it, Mike, okay? I'm going home.
Oh my god, in the rain, girl? Oh, that is a very real feeling, though. The idea of, like, your friends, once you guys start to get a bit older, some of you start to, I guess, you know, like, more or less mature faster than others, and for the people who maybe aren't getting into relationships and their peers are, you kind of start feeling like left behind in a way. So yeah, I feel sorry for Will.
We're just not in the mood right now. Yeah, Mike, that's the problem. You guys are never in the mood anymore. Where's Dustin right now? See, you don't know and you don't even care, and obviously he doesn't either, and I don't blame him. You're destroying everything, and for what? So you can swap spit with some stupid girl? Elle's not stupid. It's not my fault you don't like girls.
Oh?
But we're not kids anymore. I mean, what did you think, really? That we were never gonna get girlfriends? That we're just gonna sit in my basement all day and play games for the rest of our lives? Yeah. Yes, I did. I really did.
Oh.
Well,
This is like even more dramatic because of the rain. I was gonna say too, it's like they don't even care that Dustin isn't with them anymore, so Dustin's hanging out with older kids now.
Do you think you can find her?
That was like so aggressive. Gosh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared when we go to this place. Oh gosh. Oh Lord, is something gonna be in the tub? Oh fuck, something's gonna pop up. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god.
What happened? Elle!
Oh god. And Max is with her, and this is someone that hasn't... She had that experience with her last season, but she doesn't really know Eleven like that. It's not like Will or even any of the other boys or even Joyce, like who they went through all of that with Eleven in season 1 and then season 2. You know what I mean? It's like, ooh. Ooh. Everyone's like separated from each other right now. Oh god, is Joyce gonna be triggered because this is where Bob died? It's right here. Oh. I have to play this again.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah, like, no shit. She's gonna have, like, PTSD when she comes back into this building. Oh, fuck. Wow, the transitions this season, man.
Hello. Yes, I am fine. How are you?
Hello, yes, I am fine. How are you?
Listen up! I just have one question for you. Who is ready to sweat?
I was gonna say, this is gonna be a red herring. Yeah, wham!
Everywhere now.
Links.
Silver cat. Silver cat.
That was a rush. You did too. No,
Oh, this is some like national treasure shit.
To China sounds nice.
Oh, Chinese
A
food?
trip to China sounds nice. When blue and yellow meet in the west. When blue, it's yellow in the west.
Oh.
Robin, what are you doing?
I cracked.
Robin's a smart girl. She's a keeper, Steve. Oh my god.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my god. These adults are such dicks to her. They're older than her. They're like probably around her parents' age, if anything.
It's stupid.
It's stupid to get fired over.
No one's going to fire him.
This job is not
Don't
worth
wanna go,
having,
that's
Jonathan.
fine. Give me the keys.
You're relentless, you know that?
I think they balance each other out equally well. Like, they complement each other because she's so relentless and Jonathan is kind of a little bit more reserved. It's a nice balance.
The cavities have been filled. I watched them do it, Joyce. It's over.
Or Hopper wants it to be over.
It is important to me that you feel safe. That you and your family feel safe. I want you to feel like this can still be your home. Gary called me. He said he's fixing up your house to put on the market.
Oh. Joyce wants to get out of there.
After Sarah, I had to get away. Outrun those memories, I guess. Man, why do you think I ended up back in this shithole? But you have something that I never had. You have people that know what you've been through. You have people that care about you. Right here, in Hawkins.
Damn. Hopper's putting it on the line for her.
Scott Clark.
Oh my god, there is someone in here with them. What a scary feeling.
Something's coming. Something hungry for blood. What is it?
What if it's endeavor?
Oh my god, look how small they were. Oh my god, this is so sad. Oh no, he's gonna wreck his shed. He's killing his childhood memories. Oh, this is a very powerful scene. In a way, like, Will's childhood, his innocence was kind of ripped from him because of the events that took place. And he wasn't necessarily granted, like, the typical childhood or even, like, the similar childhood like his friends. So my theory is maybe that's why he clings so hard to the things that he loved from when he was a lot younger, because it was like simpler times. As an aside, I think Noah Schnapp is such a talented young actor. Whenever people talk about like Stranger Things, they always talk about how amazing Millie Bobby Brown is, but I feel like we should also be talking about Noah Schnapp because he's really, really good as well.
Mrs. Driscoll!
I bet you Mrs. Driscoll fucking
she's
died
coming on.
because the rat remains got her or some shit. Why does it have to rain? Everything is so much scarier when it's raining. Oh my god, Mrs. Driscoll is no more, I bet you.
Mrs. Driscoll.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think the rat remains must have like gotten to Mrs. Driscoll, and now Mrs. Driscoll is not the same anymore. Oh, they're holding hands. A lot of hand holding this season.
Talking chief of police, come out with your hands up. You hear me? Hands up!
Oh my god, girl. Maybe we shouldn't be so like cavalier and aggressive. Oh my gosh. Oh, Hopper. Damn, he got the shit beat out of him.
Well, they're a little burnt. I'm sorry.
Heather, this is my sister Maxine. And I'm sorry, I did not quite catch your name.
Oh, he's like acting differently.
But you're feeling just fine right now, aren't you, Heather?
I'm feeling so much better.
This is so weird. This is very like Stepford Wives right now. Red door. He's like, I knew that bitch looked familiar. Oh shit, Will, fuck Will.
He's back.
Oh my gosh.
Your sister really didn't want to stay.
No, she's just not, really a people person.
No, I just don't like the idea of them out there in a storm like that.
I like how the parents were like, sure, little girls, just let them go out into the really scary thunderstorm without any parental supervision. Wow, parenting in the 80s. You guys got a lot of freedom back then.
Stairs and light down for a bit.
Janet? Call 911!
I'm really sorry about this, Daddy, but it'll all be over soon. I promise.
Whoa, bitch. Damn, this season is so dark. Wow. Alright, and some post-show thoughts. I enjoyed the first 2 episodes, but like, I feel we are really beginning to pick up here in episode 3. I'm sure I will probably feel this way the more I keep going, but I definitely feel this particular season is a lot scarier and it's darker than the previous seasons. Like, that whole ending sequence with Billy and Heather, I know we've seen like intense fighting and people shooting at one another, but like that was like pretty violent and graphic for Stranger Things. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I was like, wow, this is definitely a darker season. I wanted to specifically talk about Will. I think what they are doing with that character is so interesting because everyone more or less in the show is paired with someone, right? Like you have Eleven and Max. You have Joyce and Hopper. You have Jonathan and Nancy. Then you have Dustin, Steve, and Robin. And then you also have Mike and Lucas. And Will is kind of part of that, but not really. When Will is with Mike and Lucas, it's sort of that idea of even though you're around people, for some reason, when you're around people, it just like makes you feel even more alone and like even lonelier than if you were just like by yourself. So he really is pretty isolated once again this season, and I think a lot of it where, you know, in season 1 it was like this physical isolation, we didn't really see much of him, and then in season 2 he was with the group but he was different. Here in this season he's physically present with other people, but there's this mental emotional isolation because he is seeing his peers, his friends really start to grow up more or less, and because of what happened to him, he didn't have the typical childhood. I think that's why he really clings so hard to like the Dungeons and Dragons and just like wanting to live and be with his friends without the girls, because it brings him back to a simpler time in his life, a time in his life that he didn't really get to enjoy to the fullest. And I think that towards the end, when he takes that bat and he just destroys everything and he keeps repeating like it's stupid, I feel like Will kind of thinks of himself as a fool in a way for thinking those things are going to be there forever, for thinking that his childhood has any real sort of permanence in his life, because, you know, things change. That's just life. Oh Alright, well, my question for you guys is, I want to know, what is your favorite little pairing and group at the moment? I feel like the pairings and groups that I mentioned earlier are more or less what we've had for the past 3 episodes. I'm going to assume that's what we stay with until, of course, everyone comes together towards the end. So I want to know, what is your favorite pairing or group? For me, I'd say definitely by far my favorite group is the Dustin, Steve, and Robin trio. I think they're just like really funny, and I just think Steve and Dustin together are really funny, and I like the addition of Robin in the mix. She is so different from the other characters. She's cool. She's like a cool girl. I like that trio dynamic there. With them like in the binoculars and spying on like these people who they think are the Russians and them trying to crack codes, it brings me back to like Stranger Things season 1 when the younger boys were trying to figure out what was happening to Will. So I think that's why I really enjoy that trio. So let me know, what is your favorite pairing or group this season? And alright, that's about it for this video. If you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and please turn on the notification button down below so you know when a new video from me comes out, and comment down below your thoughts on Stranger Things episode 3. And as always, everything I said was just my own personal thoughts and all my humble opinion, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!